Hello everyone, and welcome to a blisteringly hot Sabi Sands. As you can see, we've got off to a great start. There's a pack of wild dogs right in front of us. These are all the pups panting away heavily in the shade, and the 3 adults are underneath a different bush a couple of meters away. And there's 11 pups that were all huddled up there, and there you can see one adult's head, that's big floppy ears. Well done to Tibbs, who I'm teamed up with on camera today, for zooming you across there so efficiently. And like I said, it is blisteringly hot. 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, but there may be a little bit of cool weather on the way. There is a massive cloud building to the west, which we'll show you a little bit later. And what we're probably going to do is actually head off and keep driving around and return to these dogs a little bit later once it's cooled down. We had a remarkable sighting of them this morning, and we're probably with them active for about 2 hours. At some stage it was both Brent and myself in the sighting. They managed to catch a baby impala. We didn't see that, we just saw them finishing off the scraps. But what Brent did see was they caught a scrub hare and tore it to pieces in front of him. So they've had a little bit to eat, but there's a very strong chance that they're going to be hunting again this afternoon. And being one of Africa's most successful large predators, we have got very, very exciting prospects. But for now, in this heat, and as you can see the way they're panting, it is not likely that they're going to get active anytime soon. Ah, some life. A nice big stretch. Hey, wonderful to hear that Brian in Philadelphia is watching. And Brian's interested to know a little bit more about how these animals will disperse from their pack when they grow up. Look at this incredible interactions. And just in perfect timing, Brian, as you ask about the social structure of these animals. And basically, Brian would like to know, when do dispersal packs start out and what will initiate that? Probably when the dogs are around 2 or 3 years of age, they'll start becoming inclined to dispersing. If their current pack is kind of saturated, so if their current pack is big and they feel that it's time to move on, you may find several males as well as females moving off. So it's often about 2 or 3 or 4 individuals that may branch off of any given pack. And it generally happens around 2 or 3 years of age, but there's no set times that it does happen. Now I'm just going to get the VR rig all sorted out, so you may hear some beeping as the action is beginning. Awesome, awesome stuff. Look at this, they're heading straight across to the adults. And, oh, sorry, I got my head in the way there. And we are going to follow, and this is going to be awesome. Look at how excited they are to get to the adults. Cool. Just going a quick clap to sync the audio. And here we go. This is a ritualistic greeting that they'll perform as they wake up. Listen carefully. And this is what we were hoping for, them to start getting active. Which way are they going to go? So clearly some dominance being shown by the adults to certain youngsters that kind of could be misbehaving, you could say, to a degree. And like most young animals, they do need a bit of disciplining from time to time. What a lot of the youngsters are doing are begging for regurgitations. Wasn't it wonderful that the youngsters got up and they've decided that enough's enough, it's time for the adults to get active? So very typical behavior of an animal that's got incredibly complex social bonds, and they're all just saying hello to one another again, getting ready for the afternoon activities, which will be no doubt chasing down some prey. They are certainly looking a little bit hungry, even though they were successful this morning. But like very often, predators will get up, show some signs of life, and then go back to sleep again. So, no different to normal. It may be a little bit longer before they get on to full hunt mode. So again, we must just be patient. But prospects are certainly looking good. I'm just gonna So Brian, sorry we got a little bit interrupted whilst answering your question as all the pups got up and active. Isn't this cute? Awesome views. But yeah, essentially anywhere from 2 to 3 years of age, as far as I'm aware, some members of a pack may start to disperse. But I think it's something that will always vary quite greatly depending on the individual dynamics of a given pack. Looking good. They're on the go. One little clap just to sync the audio on this virtual reality rig, and this is what we were hoping for. They are sadly not heading in the direction that we were hoping that they would head in. They are heading straight north away from Juma. But we are on their trail, and who knows what they're going to bump into. There were some impala directly in the direction that they were heading in. And I'm guessing that it's going to be a chase in the very near future. As these adults see the impala up ahead, what's going to happen is that they're going to tear after them, and hopefully we are going to be close by. There goes my cell phone on the left, so we'll pick that up later that I dropped. So we'll keep an eye on that. Thankfully, the vehicle behind is going to pick up my phone. So I'm just giving them a big thumbs up. Okay. So I'm guessing that this pack are going to head straight to Sydney's waterhole. I don't think it'll be worth James coming here. There are already 3 vehicles here. When they do get active, it can be worthwhile to try and get an extra one of our vehicles into the area to stay with the chaos. But if they continue at this rate, they probably are going to just cross out of our boundary very shortly. We're going to pick up the speed and try and get ahead of them. The impala that I saw were on our left, but that was about half an hour, 45 minutes ago. They could be anywhere. Look at all of them now. Tibbs, if you go over onto the left, it looks like we're gonna get some good action here. The whole herd's heading. Are you on full zoom there, Tibbs? If you just zoom into that vehicle there, that's where the action's gonna be. Here we go. Look at this awesome stuff. And you're getting some great size comparisons. Bringing the wild dogs south. It's possible. They're doing a great job so far, this big herd of elephants. But the wild dogs know that there's not too much to worry about. They are so much faster than these elephants that they just need to kind of stay out of their way for the time being. And then the elephants should lose interest, although it doesn't look like it just yet.